it going? It's Colin Daniel here. I'm from riffninja.com. Arpeggios, eh? Well, all the arpeggios are notes out of the chord. Picking the notes out of the chord in some kind of rhythmic pattern. You can strum an arpeggio together, which I like to do, or pick a bass note in an arpeggio. You can do it with your fingers, with a pick and a fingers, or with just the fingers alone. So that's an arpeggio. So is this. Arpeggios are the notes out of the chord, and they're usually allowed to ring out over top of each other to create the full sonic sound of the chord eventually. So yeah, so that's what an arpeggio is. There seems to be a lot of misunderstanding for the arpeggios, but they're quite simple. They're just the notes out of the chord. Some recommendations when you're playing them is the lower end of the chord is usually used for the bass notes, and the upper end of the chord is usually used for the actual picking sequence that comes along with it. So if you're using just a flat pick, you might pick the root note and then the third, second, and first string, if you like. You know. Depends on what timing. But the arpeggio is just the notes out of the chord, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. I mean, Stairway to Heaven. That's an arpeggio. They're all arpeggios. Anything that you play, that you pick out of the chord. And the idea is to get them smooth, and there's different patterns and sequences that go with it. And what I mean by that is by plucking the different strings of the guitar, you can create these different patterns that are related to the different rhythms. And of course, there's many. An arpeggio doesn't have to be played with just the fingers, though, okay? Remember that. It can be a pick and fingers, it can be just the pick, it can be just one finger, a thumb even. But it is the notes out of the chord. I hope this has opened your mind up to arpeggios a bit. It's not as difficult as you think. There are some arpeggio movements, if you're talking about rake picking and the metal stuff, those can be difficult, but they're still based on a similar foundation that I've just shown you today. Slightly different approach, though. All right, that would have to be covered at another time. It would be a much more difficult, much more advanced topic. We will talk to you soon again. This is Colin Daniel from riffninja.com. Happy arpeggioing. All right, see you later.